So, Nara Smith recently announced that she is going to be having her 4th baby, I think. And I remember seeing a particular comment telling her to use contraceptives. Like, excuse me, since when did we start policing women's bodies? I thought feminism was all about having a choice. Listen, some women do love the idea of having multiple children. And just because you think it is unbearable, some don't. And they have the means to care for them, so don't project your ideals and views to others. I think modern feminism, like what people think is feminism is today, has kind of forgotten that there are women who choose the more traditional route. Feminism is all about having a choice to choose to be whoever you are, to have a right to be whoever you want as a woman, rather than society choosing what you can and cannot do. It kind of reminds me of a comment I saw while I was watching the anime Nana, where this woman, I don't remember it clearly because it was a long time, but the OP basically said that the reason why Nana chose Takumi, even though we did not like him at all. Of course, there were other reasons, but it is because Takumi offered her a chance to be a traditional woman, to stay at home and take care of her child while the husband provided for everything. However, some women or people who confuse what feminism is usually view this in a negative light, that we are moving backwards.
Oh, so you're staying celibate? You're keeping your legs closed like the responsible adult that you are? Or do you mean that you're killing your baby in the womb because, God forbid, you just don't have sexual intercourse if you don't want kids? Please let me know which one you mean.
So let me get this straight. You saw me say, I love my child too much to bring them into this world, and your immediate thought was, yes.
Murder.
It is a little wild to me that choosing to not reproduce immediately equates to murder in your mind, but forcing people to give birth into poverty, abuse, and climate collapse is just responsibility, right? Also, if you start your argument with, I have nothing against this lady, and then proceed to shame her imaginary ex-life and to compare her to a killer, maybe we need to reevaluate who's really weaponizing morality here. Also, I won't lie, I got a little curious and I went through your page a little bit, and it seems like most of your recent content has been in the same format. You take other creators' content and then just bash them. Listen, you can't really come up with original content. That's okay. We can't all be thinkers. But maybe just leave this to the adults. You said, I don't have a problem with her, right before calling me a murderer who can't keep her legs closed. Classic. That would be similar to me saying, oh, you have anti-feminist in your bio. I really hope you didn't vote this last election. I really hope that you got permission from your husband to post this video vocalizing your opinions, which, by the way, progressive women fought for your right to do. See, I do have something against you, and I'm not going to hide behind morality or be pretentious the way that you've been. One last thing. If your values rely on shaming strangers for imaginary sins, you don't care about defending life. You're just looking for somebody to punish.
People need to realize that women are human beings too. Thus, they can be intimate without the desire or goal to procreate. Like, why do people always want to shame women for having sex lives, for not wanting to procreate? Like, just let women be human, bro. The goal of feminism is to give women the ability to choose what they want to do with their lives, and that includes their womb. Understood?